birthday coming up. It's pretty exciting. In a couple months, I'm gonna turn 30. And I'm not married. I don't have any children. So you know what that means. I have a cat. It's true. I found out recently that I am like the hipster of online dating. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day and he was like, how long have you been on OkCupid now? I was like, oh, a really long time. I've been on OkCupid for probably like 10 years. Like way before they even had like a domain name register. And now like they're kind of all mainstream and I'm not really into it. I don't know. But so I have a cat. And he's completely useless. Which is saying a lot. Because the only thing that cats are really good for is like being cute and then doing weird things that you can put on YouTube. So if you can't master that, I don't really know what we're gonna do. Dogs have a purpose. Like, dogs love you unconditionally, and they completely eliminate the need for sweeping and for antidepressants. Whereas my cat, I think my cat thinks I don't sweep enough. He lives to make sure that everything in my house ends up on the floor. I sort of think that he really just wants to quicken the heat death of the universe through entropy. It all must become still. Whether it's my cereal that I'm eating, or papers that I'm trying to grade, or like the angel that my grandmother painted for me. Sometimes it's like he takes these things hostage, like if I'm not feeding him fast enough, he's like, oh yeah, you better get up. The angel's gonna get it. Now, the one way in which my cat is kind of like a dog is that he'll eat anything, except for food. But, you know, like toxic household cleaners, inedible objects, deadly plants, loves those. He will not touch, like I buy him the wheatgrass or the catnip, he's not into that. Only the deadly Asiatic lilies, he's all about that. I have my bed on speed dial now. This is good, we've gotten really close. Like after Christmas, it's my stupid cat looking around going, whoa, all this Christmas ribbon isn't gonna eat itself. But the thing I really don't get is he won't eat spiders. Like you would think he would go for spiders, because like they're these small moving things, like perfect cat toy. No, he won't go near him. But I kind of get it, because I really hate spiders. I really hate spiders. But I feel a little bit bad for him, because I know that really, they're like introverts that really want to make friends, but they don't really know how to do that. Like the bearded guy at work. We all have that. The bearded guy. Usually named Mark, with a C. Like you're over, you're making copies, you're sorting mail. You just like sense this presence behind you. You look over. Oh, hi Mark. He's just sitting there with this bag of corn nuts, munching. And then it's like spiders. Like they really want to come talk to you. They want to say something to you. They want to start a conversation, but they just don't know how. So like they're hanging out on the ceiling and they're like, oh, I should go say hi. I don't know, but she's cooking. Maybe that would be weird. I don't want to interrupt her. Maybe she's got better things to do. Well, maybe I'll just get closer and maybe she'll notice me. But you don't notice him because it's a spider. So they just come like right up above you on the ceiling. Did you see me yet? No, I gotta get closer. So they just start lowering themselves. Did you see me yet? I don't know what to say. Oh, hi Mark. And the thing is, like in my heart, see, like I know they're not malicious creatures. They don't have the social skills. Like I would just be so much less scared of all the spiders and all the creepy marks in the world if someone would just teach them how to like walk up in front of me, ask me how my weekend is, offer me some corn nuts, come on. I am a teacher though. And thank you. And there is a lot they do not prepare you for in teacher college. A lot. Like how to keep a straight face when one of your students farts so badly that you're pretty sure you're gonna puke. So last week I had my kids in a circle, like really close in, and we're doing like some kind of name game. They're going around saying like their name and their favorite animal and a bunch of other shit I don't really care about. And I realize that one of them has unleashed a silent but deadly. Now it's silence, like technically I don't know who it is. We all know who it was. It was Brayden. But you know, actually for Brayden this was pretty good, that like, because last year he was just like pooing all over my classroom. Yeah. Another thing that you learn when you're a teacher is that each kid has their own poo, like, MO. So there's the one that, like, leaves the smear on the chair, discreetly. But Brayden had perfected these, like poo nuggets. Just a little nugget of poo. And he would just shake him out his pants. It's like the shower shit redemption. So really, you know, I'm sitting here, and the fact that Brayden just farted and that's all that came out, like, I was proud. This is progress. This was a proud teacher moment. They grew up so fast. On Sophie's favorite animal, because all sense of reason I have has just been overpowered by Brayden's ass fumes. And then I realized, this is the moment my father had been preparing me for my entire life. You see, my dad, he could win gold medals in Olympic stinky farts. And I used to think it was a medical condition until I realized that this was actually a talent he's been honing. He used to use it to motivate us on family hikes. Oh yeah. So my brother, he's fat like me, and you can imagine what that's like on a family hike. You have two fat kids, and within 5 minutes we're just like, we're never gonna make it. We are gonna die on the side of this goddamn mountain. And then my dad would pull it from within. He'd let one rip. If you want to see two fat kids sprint up the side of the mountain, and he's at the bottom, just keep walking. And you know, I think other dads, like, when their daughters start dating, they, you know, they might be like polishing a shotgun or something when the boyfriend comes to pick her up for a date, or they might be grilling him with questions or something. My dad would just polish his farts. He would just save up the most awful fart he could all day. So my current boyfriend, like when he met my dad, I could see he thought things were going pretty well. You know, just having a normal conversation. He's like, all right, it's gonna be okay. And then we heard it. The rumble from beneath. And he lets rip this garbagey, cabbage-smelling fart. And I look over at my boyfriend and his eyes are watering. He's choking a little. But I agree with you. Yeah, charcoal is better than propane. He's a keeper.